hands. It's the cutest thing in the whole world. Hello, sir. I mean, really.
Hi.
Hi. So, you look fabulous. I love the violet suit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Iron Man, not exactly known as a joiner. How about Robert Downey Jr. working with an ensemble this time?
Well, I love being a worker amongst workers. It's when I'm happiest. I'm not a self-centered egomaniac like the character I play in the movie all the time.
Tell me about improv on set. Did that happen a lot this time? We know it did on the last two.
Well, I think there was so much story to tell that we were fortunate that Joss Whedon actually wrote good copy for us.
I'm glad they finally hired someone who could do a good job. Tell me also a little bit about the relationship with Captain America, because he's another leader, and Tony Stark is kind of used to being in charge.
Yeah, I actually thought a lot about that, and Chris and I talked about it a fair amount. To me, it's his central relationship in the movie because it's a connection to his dad and all that stuff. So we had to make sure that that resonated, you know. And I sure remember it feeling that way in the comic books. So hopefully we made it as realistic as the comic books.
If we can be as realistic as the comic books, then we're in good shape. And speaking of realistic, one of the things you've been quoted about is that you prepared for two roles in your life manically. Chaplin, which you were nominated for an Oscar for, and Iron Man. Tell me a little bit about...
I was not nominated for.
You raked in $1.2 billion at the box office.
All right.
Yeah, so that worked.
Where's that money? Who got it?
I don't know. You don't have...
I'm just glad somebody got it.
How did you prepare this time around? What was different?
Well, for the Avengers, I really was just thinking about being part of a team, because that historically is not what Tony does. And so, you know, I was really just paying attention to making space for others.
Speaking of space, one of the things I love about this movie, we see a lot of close-ups of you inside the suit looking at the data streams.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about how you do that as an actor when you're working in the CG environment.
Well, it's really tough because I don't like necessarily, I know this sounds weird, but I'm not actually crazy about big cameras in my, I don't know. I like doing scene work, I like performing. And then when you have this camera literally like that, and you're supposed to like look around, I don't know. It's not that I get self-conscious, it's that it seems indulgent. But again, Joss just wrote a lot of, we made it really efficient and really manageable.
Well, you do a fantastic job. We're actually going to take a look at a clip right now. Have a fantastic time. Thank you.
Thanks, honey.
Threaten my world with war. You might not be glad that you did. What have I to fear?
Let's do a head count. A couple of master assassins, the demigod, a super soldier, and you've managed to piss off every single one of us.
I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
Yeah.
All right, so what's it like seeing this after so much work?
It's pretty good. Even without sound, I liked it. Imagine what it will be like with sound and picture.
And with that, can you just give us a shout out to the Marvel crew? Can you say Marvel your universe to the fans?
Marvel, you have superpowers.
Fantastic. Always takes direction well. Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy.